Right. It's another beautiful day here in Maui. So anyway, there's like a large number of vegan YouTube channels freaking out over Blaire White saying why she stopped being vegan after 10 years. And whatever. I just wanted to talk about the part where basically like she was deficient in a few things, and two of the things she mentioned were vitamin B12 and vitamin D. And you know I have a video on my channel about both those things. But a lot of us are really busy and we don't have time to research things and to plan super good meals, and maybe we don't want to take like 9,000 supplements and stuff. So what I do to make it easy for myself personally is I make a smoothie every day. I've shown you videos where I show you my little ninja blender and whatnot, but so I go and I buy almond milk. That's what I like, but there's a lot of things you can choose from. I look at the back panel to see what kind of percentages of nutrients they have and whatnot, and then I also have that Green Vibrance, which I did a video on. And Green Vibrance not only has 25 billion probiotics, which is really good for digestion, but it has 83% of your B12 and 125% of your vitamin D. So you only have to have a little bit more vitamin D, and if you take like some kind of multivitamin supplement, you're good to go, because I don't think they sell very many multivitamins that have less than 50% of your B12 in them. As I mentioned in my B12 video, B12 is super important. It's probably one of the most important nutrients there is. Vitamin B12 deficiency is a very bad thing, so I always harp on this over and over, but make sure you get your B12. You have to get your B12. It's so important. And we're talking about like blood flow and your nervous system, your brain, like super important things. Automated responses, like you gotta have your B12. So anyway, just to make these simple, if you can get like some kind of fortified almond milk, soy milk, cashew milk, I don't care what it is, just as long as it has the stuff you need in it, and like some Green Vibrance or something, or a daily multivitamin, you should be good to go. And if you ever have issues, of course the smartest thing to do would be go to your doctor, get a blood test and see what you're deficient in. But if you have time and financial issues and you're not feeling like horrible, like things are just like you need attention immediately and you have a little bit of time to experiment around, like look up all the vitamins and like what happens if you're deficient in them, and just experiment around. But don't experiment carelessly. Just like, you know, a lot of us have been able to troubleshoot and put things together. Maybe that's too much to ask of a normal person. Maybe I'm giving bad advice. So in any case where you feel like your health might be in danger, just go see a physician, get a blood test, find out what you're short on, and remedy the situation. But if it doesn't seem like it's pressing, it doesn't seem like it's a big thing, you can go online, we got the stuff now, and see like, well, here's the symptoms if you're deficient in this, and that's kind of what I'm feeling. Let's try putting a little more of that in my diet. Keyword is a little. I don't want you overdosing on any vitamins, because there is such thing as having too much, especially if it's a fat soluble vitamin instead of a water soluble. So like vitamin A, for instance. So just be smart with your health. And I have nothing against any of these people that quit their diets, because it makes sense to me. I felt horrible the first time I quit being vegan, and I felt horrible this last time I went vegan for the first 3 months, and I could have easily stopped. I knew enough people had done it that there should have been a way for me to do it, so I just kept fiddling around and trying to figure it out. But I was definitely super tempted to stop, because I didn't have like that smooth transition a lot of people do. Some of these people are so lucky where it's just like everything's all perfect after they go vegan and they have all this energy and they're stronger and they feel great. That didn't happen to me. I felt like crap, and I felt like a stupid moron, because what I was doing before was working really good and I felt great, and now I thought I was doing something good and I felt like crap, and I was like, gosh, what am I doing to myself? But eventually I figured it out. So don't play Russian roulette with your health. Always try your best. And I just hope that the simplicity of that smoothie thing can help you do what you want to do with your life.